Greta, thank you again for joining us. And who is Ed?
Ed Zuercher is our city manager, which is, I don't know if Miami has a city management form of government. It's more popular.
You wouldn't think so based on how we're run.
No, it's more popular in the West. I'm from Hudson, Ohio, near Cleveland, and I never heard of it until I moved here 45 years ago. But the city manager is basically the CEO of the city, and he's in charge of all employees except the council members and the mayor who are elected.
Why did you think that Ed was better than this?
I've known him for over 22 years,
Oh.
and he is a good city manager, and he's a principled man. Now, I don't object to Ed giving Robert Sarver some time to come to City Hall and talk with Ed. But once he told Ed why he was there, the answer was the easiest word in the English language, N-O.
Put it on the poll,
Yes.
Allison. Is no the easiest word in the English language?
What was Ed's response?
I don't know. I haven't had a personal conversation with him since a week ago.
Well, you buried him, Greta. I mean, Ed's got no chance at recovering. You really buried him. Were you working for a while on the line so tight that he squeaks, or did that one just come out like jazz, impromptu?
No, I know of the man from gentlemen in the city who've lived here a long, long time, whom I respect, who also know Mr. Sarver from Business Association many years ago.
So how do you feel about Mr. Sarver as a businessman?
I feel about Mr. Sarver as a person, whether it's personal or business, he is very stingy.
You don't strike me as
he's a wealthy man,
Right.
and I don't object to that.
How do you feel? Greta Rogers, she is a fan of the city of Phoenix. This is not about being a Suns fan. It's not about anything else. She disagrees with what's happening in Phoenix with taxpayer funding. Can you present the argument for us, please, that Greta would make, the most logical, reasonable argument on why it is that Robert Sarver and the stinky Phoenix Suns do not deserve, money from the public?
Can I tell you why?
Yes, in your opinion,
Yeah,
and you're,
please.
like, if you can make the argument for us, you did there. But if you can help us understand, as someone who cares about the city of Phoenix, why it is that you don't want to build something for a guy who's already rich.
Well, first of all, the arena that where they play when they are playing at home is owned by the city of Phoenix. We built it with a bond issue that also enabled other things to be approved in the city 25 years ago. And in the lease agreement, and I did talk to Ed about this before the council meeting, they lease it. The city of Phoenix is the lessor, and he is the lessee. It's no different than renting an apartment or a townhouse or any other piece of real property.
Right.
I'm so with her on this. Are you guys
Yeah.
with her on this?
Yeah.
Are you with her on this?
Clean up the city.
Greta. We are very excited. She is so right about everything it is that she's saying. Everything.
Greta, what's been the reaction since you did this, since you said this? What's been the reaction in Phoenix?
Well, I can't answer that with accuracy because I haven't gone downtown
Right.
and stood on a corner and, said, "What do you think about
Me.
the city of Phoenix
It's what Stugotz would do in your situation, Greta. Like if he
proposing $150 million
We went straight there. I mean,
for helping out the Suns. We are responsible for maintaining that building, just as we would be if we owned a house or an apartment that we rented.
I've got a couple of questions, Greta. For how many city
But
council?
it doesn't include putting lipstick on a pig.
Whoa!
oh,
Whoa!
whoa!
Greta! 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 Robert Sarver's a pig!
Yeah!
Robert Sarver's a pig! Robert Sarver's a pig! Robert Sarver's a pig.
A little mean.
It is a little mean. It is a little mean, and we're not giving. This is not how
We're
Greta
supporting
wants to-
Greta.
She's I know, but we got carried away. Greta, thank you for being on with us. I just got a couple of quick questions because we're out of time. I'm curious how many Suns games you've been to and how many city council meetings you've been to.
I've been to hundreds. I've been active with the city for over 22 years, originally at their request. I have been to one Suns game in all the years I've lived here.
They've
but
given
I'm
you
not
no
a
reason. I mean,
Did they
I'm
win?
not a basketball fan, and if I were, I wouldn't waste money going to watch the Suns.
Greta! 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 We love you, Greta. Thank you for.
Suns. I'm sorry.
Thank
Greta,
you.
we love you. Happy
Greta,
holidays.
Greta, happy holidays. Thank you for doing that with us. We appreciate you giving us the viewpoint that needed to be heard. Okay, very good.
Greta.
What happened, Allison? Why are you putting your head in your hand? She didn't answer at the end. Do you think we ran her off with our chanting?
No.
I mean, did we? Was she done with us? She seems like a serious woman.
That was the guest to get a week ago.
That's
We got her.
we got her. We got her. Greta! Greta!